time of the year. So he's beginning to get a much better feel about how he fits in this defense.
After the interception, he's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Indianapolis. The year, and the Colts are on the board first. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Ryan. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley-Cox, his tight end, and it's 3rd and 5.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They begin the drive with Williams. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
And the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want...
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Ryan. Man open, that's Kiki QT, complete.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a gain of a yard, and it's good enough for an Indianapolis 1st down. Here's Ryan to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan over the middle, complete. That's Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Williams. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From midfield now, here's Ryan.
And that going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Now it's Ryan.
Connecting here with Pittman on the out route.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
It's a jet sweep. This is Pittman.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Up the middle, it's Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the 3rd quarter of play.
They start the second half here with Williams.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Got an open man. It's QT.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Now we give up the middle to Williams. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Now Ryan. And that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the...
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat for the 1st down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action now. Ryan.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Ryan. Incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Ryan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They're in desperate need of a stop here, or certainly a turnover would be nice. They trail 4th quarter as this drive begins 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ryan.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards for number 11. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Second down at 4.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. To throw is Ryan. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down. 20 now for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again on second and 10, it's Ryan.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
Touchdown, Colts!
Michael Pittman.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And they'll begin by trying to defend a first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The game. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Ryan.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use some momentum to launch another one.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Ryan.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've got to defend a very short field here. First and 10 already in the red zone.
Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Second and 11. Again, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.
So they came in here facing a
All right, you're getting somewhere. A big game or two here could get some people talking. I'll let you later.
The Raiders defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Here's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway.
They go play action now. Wilson.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll run the end around here with Jeudy.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
From the 41. Wilson.
That's caught left side by Jeudy. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now it's Wilson.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Wilson. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Nothing our score after 1. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Broncos are an extra. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit, and won his one-on.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now Wilson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Wilson's throw caught by Sanders.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this 3rd quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10.
They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Hunt.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Now Wilson.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And the Broncos are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, do you want to unpack that one? Or do you...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Denver first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Wilson. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The Vegas defense back onto the field.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will have the Broncos 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Cleveland Farrell gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards. And it's also
the Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They're out there trying to protect this 4th quarter lead. So this a big drive as it begins 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Award that tackle for loss to the linebacker Denzel Perryman.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll work down inside the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now Wilson. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Hunt will try going up the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. Well, all nickels there on the stop.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. To throw is Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty, so that means they will not take possession on the fumble. The Vegas defense back onto the field.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go.
Caught by Dulcich.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Now Wilson. He's got Hamler. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. They run for it with Hunt. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third. Unsuccessful.
Sometimes
they knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the 4th quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
and they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival.
It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Raiders and the Hawks, and it comes your way.
The Raiders defense ready to go to work here on this Sunday night. Throwing right away, here's Locke. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Locke working out of the gun. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. They'll toss it out to Carson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. From midfield, here's Locke. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run again with Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Locke. And this will go to Carson out wide. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A lock fighting Metcalf for the Seattle first. They look to throw. It's Locke. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They run it with Carson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Block off of play action. He lets it fly for Lockett. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They'll start by looking at a 1st and 10 at the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Carson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Locke. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He's got the 1st down and more. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Locke. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. This is Carson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Locke. And he's got it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll search for a stop here in the 2nd quarter of a game that's all tied. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Locke to throw. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Third and 2, Locke's going to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Locke now to throw. Caught left side by Hilton. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now it's Carson. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Locke. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game?
Clock now on first down. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
The Vegas defense back onto the field.
On first down, Locke. It's caught. Lockett. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing on first down is Locke.
Returning right back to Lockett. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Locke's throw into the hands of Fant.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the third quarter of a tie football game.
Locke now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a give right side. It's Carson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th.
The Vegas defense back onto the field.
Here's a handoff to Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football, and the Raiders have recovered.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Locke going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke.
No escape from Locke, and he'll go down.
The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
A lot of ground to cover here for Locke and the Seahawks. 3rd and long after that sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. The Vegas defense back onto the field.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw it is Locke. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down?
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Here's Locke.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They look to throw. It's Locke. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop.
Locke trying again after the pick 6. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Locke eluding the pressure right. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. Looking to throw. Locke.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Throwing again. Locke.
That one thrown away from the pocket. If penalty, just an incomplete pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense, for this offense. The Vegas defense back onto the field.
Throwing after the interception. Locke to the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now Locke. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throwing now is Locke. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Locke to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one snap closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario.
The Raiders defense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. That almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. The Vegas defense back onto the field. And they're playing with a lead here in this 1st quarter as this drive gets underway. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Herbert on 1st down now. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert, Allen's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Vegas defense back onto the field. On first down, it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On 2nd down, Eckler. They juked him. Finding space at the 40. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 36-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And partner, it took him a while to get there, but that's the first trip he's made to the end zone in his career. So at least for this one. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They're flying high here after their new acquisition for 2022 came up with a pick.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert, he's got Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Herbert's throw complete there to Beckham.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Herbert now. Got his man. It's Williams.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Find Williams on the slant. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Justin Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Herbert, it's caught by OBJ. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Herbert. For the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. On 2nd and goal, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
As a quarterback, you got to be cautious. You got to understand where the pressure is going to come from. This time, it's a cornerback coming in.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. And after an even first half, they'll try to come up with a third quarter stop as the half begins with a 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Now, give them credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then execute it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle with Eckler. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 25. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's Herbert. And the Raiders have got him. Chris Wormley gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. The Vegas defense back onto the field. They're in the ball game, but could use a stop here. Trailing in this third quarter as this next drive starts 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Final minute now of the third quarter. Herbert off of play action. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, 35 yards. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. On 1st and 10, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. In trouble, and he's taken down. Chris Wormley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This is caught by Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily.
He's got Eckler.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Now Herbert.
Caught by Allen.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot.
Herbert going to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
On 1st and 10 is Spiller.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you, these division games.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the 2021 Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. And
the Raiders defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And we'll be watching the play of this man at cornerback now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he did more than just play his usual solid defense last week. He had the interception return for a touchdown. I do think we'll continue to see him take chances and hopefully continue to make some big plays on his side of the ball.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 73 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. The Vegas defense back onto the field.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that's
the Raider defense ready to defend this next possession.
On 1st down at Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 4.
Defense back onto the field. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
From the 36, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line.
On first down, Stafford here. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Denzel Perryman with a sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half. Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or they could use a...
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've had the upper hand so far this first half of play.
On first and 10, Stafford. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Throwing again on second down. Stafford.
Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stafford on first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll take this up to the 30, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've looked good so far. This whole team has, for that matter, in the midst of a big first half as this next drive begins 1st and 10.
Now a first down throw. Stafford.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Stafford, open man, Higbee, the tight end.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Stafford now to throw.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This one from 48 yards away. And Gay knocks this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They'll play with a lead here to begin this third quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory.
Now Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space.
Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third quarter. They'll run on first down with Akers.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a third down.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They just got the benefit of a beautiful punt a moment ago, so this offense backed up down by the...
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
They'll go again here with Akers.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
The Vegas defense back onto the field. They, you might remember, forced a safety.
Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Stafford.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Stafford. And the Raiders have got him. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
On the counter, this is Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw, Stafford.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Stafford's throw here, hauled in by Kupp.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Here's Stafford. Touchdown!
Cooper Kupp
with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Rams are... The Raider defense ready to defend this next possession. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track. And they try to close this one out here in the 4th.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Stafford. Now that'll be caught by Kupp. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stafford.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And that is incomplete. No for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
The Vegas defense back onto the field.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Stafford on 1st down.
Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Again, it's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to the air, Stafford on 2nd down. That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it.
Partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Las Vegas,
it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before
It's week 13 of the 2023 season, and we'll be watching the Falcons' offensive player.
The Falcons offense winners of 4 in a row now as they get going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Now we'll pause for an injured player. And that's wide receiver Drake London who's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
It was Julian Blackmon who got a hand in to knock it away.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On the ground, it's Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Falcons had 8 and 3 now. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Now Thomas. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They run with Thomas. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On third down, Mariota. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Right back to him on first down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
This is Thomas.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a third and long at the outset of this drive. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Problems on third down.
The Falcons ready to take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
5 yards remain on second down.
To throw Mariota. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down.
And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing is Mariota.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Thomas brings it in.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On second down, it's Thomas. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this.
The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think.
2 scores, that's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Mariota. Thomas has got it, complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mariota now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 29 yards.
And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short. And they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to get... Play fake. Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down now, it's Thomas.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas.
Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On second down, it's Thomas. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Mariota. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. Here's the option. Running right. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Mariota.
And this will be caught by Edwards. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Up the middle they go. It's Thomas.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Falcons have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
Mariota will look to throw, and he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get it. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down now. It's Thomas, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Mariota to throw it.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Thomas. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
139 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab the jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now Mariota. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
A nice little juke. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Tyree Cleveland.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons answered.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers. But they're helping out, too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On 2nd and 10, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Throwing, Mariota. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Mariota. And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas.
Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. Mariota.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a give right side. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Thomas. And he's got some space. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But time. And
It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll be watching the Falcons, reigning league MVP.
Well, the Falcons offense ready to get things started. The #1 team.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
they'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down now. It's Thomas, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
First down, Mariota.
It's Edwards again.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Up the middle they go. Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On second down, it's Thomas. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots.
Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action, the Falcons with the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They'll run on first down. Thomas.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The Falcons at 9-3 here on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
14 yards that time and a first down on the keeper. Now a give right side. Thomas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down now. It's Thomas. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now a give right side. It's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They go play action. Mariota. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On play action, Mariota. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marcus Mariota. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys have now moved out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Mariota. He finds his man, complete. It's Edwards. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. A first down throw for Mariota. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Mariota. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Charles, and I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Mariota. And complete to Drake London. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To the air again, Mariota.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Here's Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Thomas. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. On 3rd down, Thomas. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. On 1st down, it's Thomas trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Mariota now.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run the counter. Thomas. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll run on first down. It's Thomas. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 108 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Up the middle they go. Thomas. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Thomas. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On second down now, it's Thomas. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons will add. And here now come the Falcons. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Play fake. Mariota. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. They run the counter. Thomas. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Thomas. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Thomas. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense...
4th and 1. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On 1st down, Thomas. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down now, it's Thomas. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll sneak it with Mariota. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Thomas. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Thomas, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Up the middle they go. Thomas, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you have to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all.